ADHD involves several different behavioral characteristics of children. It can be inattention, hyperactivity. Some children with ADHD have oppositional behaviors. They may be tough to deal with at home or at school. So for each child, it really depends on their symptoms and the characteristics of them. Some of the greatest challenges for a child with ADHD can be anything from getting along with other children their same age, being able to follow rules both at home and at school, having difficulty completing academic tasks because of challenges with focusing on academic work.
Kids with ADHD are most often the kids that aren't listening to all of the directions, so that they're not getting all of the, first of all, they're not getting all the rules maybe on a sports field. They're not hearing everything the teacher's saying. They are frequently teased. They probably get more negative comments than kids without ADHD. They may be too distracted to catch everything that's going on around them. They're not often aware of some of the cues, facial cues that go on with people to tell them when a behavior is appropriate or inappropriate.
The Children's Summer Treatment Program is the best known evidence-based treatment for children with ADHD that occurs in the summer months. It was originally developed by Dr. William Pelham in the early 1980s. At Some Educational Resources, we acquired the program 3 years ago, and this is considered a replication site of this long-standing evidence-based intervention. The key elements of the summer treatment program are that it involves children in real-life activities. A child's day at the STP begins with them arriving at the program. They are then led to their group, where they sit down with their group and they have a discussion about the day's events and also the social skill that they're going to be practicing during the day. After that, they're involved in a range of activities, including learning sports skills and applying them in a game situation. They're also involved in some academic learning, where they're learning skills to help them become successful for the upcoming school year.
We work with 3 different sports at the camp: baseball, basketball, and soccer. And they go into the classroom and we'll work on some academic programs, some computer time, and they'll also have some time with the art teacher. When the kids attend the summer treatment program, they're given a manual that tells them what is accepted behavior and unacceptable behavior. And when they work with their group of counselors, they are told immediately, they have immediate feedback on appropriate and inappropriate behavior. Sometimes you don't see the benefit of the camp immediately, but I have seen where the summer treatment program provides the children a foundation. I've seen where kids have been better able to understand their peers because they now know that some things are okay and some things that they do are really not okay.
Children in the SDP receive treatment from counselors who come from a range of fields, including psychology and education. We always want to make sure that the counselors that are working with the kids are child-friendly, but yet they can use the treatment model and make sure that the treatment is effective for kids. One thing that I always hear from former SDP counselors is they count this as probably the best clinical training that they have had in their college careers.
I think the kids benefit throughout the 6-week program a lot. To start, they learn to control their impulsivity. This point system works well, and they learn what behaviors are acceptable and what behaviors need to be limited. We practice participation, cooperation, validation, and communication. So we role play those every day, and we talk about ways to use those social skills not only at camp, but at home and in life in general. As a counselor, we benefit just from the kids, and we learn a lot right alongside with them.
Positive reinforcement is really important to these kids. First of all, they get immediate feedback. Positive reinforcement does a better job of shaping behavior. So by continuously telling the children what they're doing that's correct, what's appropriate, it shapes them into wanting to do more of the acceptable behaviors that we're looking for.
Children often feel like they're really participating in a summer camp, but what's really occurring is in the background, there's intensive behavior modification that's occurring in addressing the children's challenges, as well as helping them develop competencies to help them at school, as well as getting along with friends. So although this is really intensive treatment, they really feel like they're at camp and they're enjoying themselves and having fun and learning friendship skills, which is a really important thing that they can take with them after the camp is over.
Lucas has been in this program for 2 years, and I see a really large improvement in accountability, and responsibility with him. He's really taken ownership of his things, his belongings, his behavior, and I've really seen a great improvement in that area. It's a treatment program. We never talk about it being a treatment program. We call it camp. My son has a ball. He enjoys every minute of it. I think it's a great variety program. It touches on everything from academics, organization, recreational skills, social skills. It's a great overall package, and my son has done so well here. I was happy to find it.
One of the goals of the STP is that it's going to be a good start for families, basically a stepping stone to help them carry the gains that their child made over the summer into the school year and then later on into their lives.